we're back for another session with Savannah Stone.
Hi.
Parents, how to get your children to do what you want without yelling at them. The next question that was sent to us was, my boy is shy about participating in activities. He'll refuse to interact, and I think the example was playing soccer. Eventually warming up, but it's very frustrating that he won't participate in those early stages. So I can see where the parent would maybe get to the point of frustration, and maybe I've even done this, and said, get in there and do it, just do it. And yeah, we get frustrated over this. So maybe we should stop and kind of notice what the kid is needing, because a theme here has been meeting the child with what it needs, what he needs, she needs, in order to get what we want. So what do you suppose the child is needing in this situation?
From what it sounds like he or she needs support.
Mm-hmm. And how do we give support to, this could be a 5-year-old starting soccer, or even 6, 7, usually is when something like this is happening.
I understand you're here and you don't feel like playing. Can we talk this out and figure out what's wrong? Why don't you want to play? Everyone else is playing. But not exactly like saying you should be doing what everyone else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
But say.
Why would we want to say that?
Because that would make him or her feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not doing the right thing. I can't do it right.
Comparisons.
Yeah.
So you want to keep each child's experience their own individual experience and try to avoid the comparisons. So we want to be supportive.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you suppose that little boy is feeling when he's out there and just shutting down? It's like not playing, not doing, not participating.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That, I think it's just expecting something like that to happen. Comparing or whatever.
Afraid of comparison?
Yeah.
So the child is afraid of being compared?
Not necessarily, but yeah, well, sort of. That looks too hard. Doubt. Sort of like that. Doubt.
Mm-hmm. And that comes back to a word that we used a lot last time, overwhelm.
Mm-hmm.
So overwhelmed, we get paralyzed, not knowing what we're supposed to be doing, and we just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And can you think of a time where you've been paralyzed, that you just were like,
Starting school.
Starting school? Let's hear a story about that.
Well, starting school and
So what happened when you froze up?
Well, that time. Well, I had, my head was hurting after, my head was hurting a lot, and I just didn't feel really, good.
And what was the circumstances? What was the environment like?
Well, it felt all blurry, and
what were you
but
doing?
yeah, I was in math class, and so it felt like so overwhelming to like try to focus on stuff, and I was just like, I can't do this, like like kind of saying that, and then like my head feels like it's pounding against itself, and then like I'm like so overwhelmed.
Point being is we have some experience at overwhelm, fear, even panic. We know the physiology. We know what it feels like. Savannah got really dizzy, and we ended up picking her up that day. And it was just math. It was just math. Add this to that, and divide this by that, and
Yeah.
but it was not the way that she had learned in a previous school, and it was really overwhelming. So how would you appreciate support in something like that? Because you've gotten extra support since then.
Yeah.